The bottom line is that you're being selfish, Walt. I mean, I personally feel that the decision you're making is not in the best interest of our family unit, in my opinion.
I'm the one who's sick.
It's not your turn to speak. You agreed to listen to what everyone had to say first.
Fine.
Elliot offered to help you because he cares about you. I know that you're having issues with accepting help from others, but under the present circumstances, don't you think those issues are just basically bullshit? I mean, not valid?
Am I allowed to answer?
No. So here's how I see it. You're drowning in the ocean and someone throws you a life preserver, it's a no-brainer. Now you grab that thing and you hold onto it till you get to shore. You don't say, no thanks, I'd rather sink and get mauled by sharks. Anyone want to start? Let's hear it.
Okay, well...
Wait, the talking pillow. Okay, now go ahead.
Look, buddy, I know I don't talk to you often enough, but I care about you a hell of a lot. And this whole cancer thing, let's face it, you have to deal with it like a shit hand of cards. But sometimes your luck can change. Can't tell you how many times I started with that shit of hands and ended up with a full house. The key here is to hang in there and keep placing your bets.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
Come on now, let him speak. That's what we're here for. Go on, Hank.
Okay, well, look at it this way. It's the bottom of the ninth, bases are loaded. You're up, but you got a bum arm. And you know you can't hit a home runner. So you can either let that pitch hitter take the bat, or you can hold onto pride and lose the game. You get what I'm saying? You got your pride, I get it. You want to take care of everything yourself, but you don't have to, pal. We're all here for you. And if that daddy Warbucks wants to chip in, well, I gotta agree with you. I gotta agree with your old lady on this one. Take the money and run. Anybody want to take this, please?
Walter Jr., I know there's something going on up there. Now's your chance to spit it out.
I have homework to do.
You could do it later. Go ahead, tell your dad how you feel.
Okay. I'm pissed off.
Not to me, to him.
I'm pissed off at you. Because you're a coward. You get cancer, and 2 minutes later, you're ready to give up. What have you given up on me? Remember when I could barely stand? How you helped me every day till I was able to walk? Remember how hellacious that was? And you're scared of a little chemotherapy?
I think you should do whatever you want to do.
What?
You wanted us to be honest about our feelings. Well, this is honestly how I feel. Walt's the one with cancer. This is his decision. It's not up to us.
Thanks a lot, Marie. Nice ambush.
Hey, I wasn't planning on agreeing with Walt, but after hearing all of you talk about his future like this, he doesn't even have a say in it.
He's not going to have a future if he doesn't get the treatment.
Easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to do it. I'm a medical professional. I see people in this situation all the time. Some of them don't want to spend their last months dying slowly in a hospital, picked over by doctors, unable to get out of bed, or go to the bathrooms by themselves. Is this really what you want from Walt?
Can I take that back? Can I take back what I said before? I agree with Mary. Walt wants to die like a man.
I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die at all. That's the whole point of this. That's why you're all here.
Oh, so we're not allowed to have our own opinions?
This isn't some kind of game, Marie. This is my husband's life we're talking about. Why are you trying to sabotage us?
You've been doing this since we were kids. You'd throw a fit if you didn't get your way.
Girls, cool it down, all right? We're supposed to be talking about Walt here.
This is so stupid. He's not going to change his mind, so we might as well save our breath. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I got the talking pillow now. Listen to everything you have to say, and I appreciate how much thought you put into my situation. But don't you think I've gone through all this in my head 1,000 times and weighing all the options? You think about, like, you think taking the handout from Elliot is the answer, but nothing is ever no strings attached. I'll never be able to pay him back. And after I die, you're gonna be indebted to him forever. Do you really want that hanging over you?
I don't care about that, Walt.
Well, I do. And I would prefer to die holding my head up high rather than eating shit.
Please stop talking about dying.
Why? That's what this is all about, isn't it? You're trying to delay the inevitable by putting me through some experimental treatment that may not even work. It doesn't come with a guarantee. I can go through hell and still end up dead.
You're not the only one this affects, Walt. What about me? What about Walter Jr.? What about... Don't you want to see your daughter grow up?
Of course I do. But you have to accept the fact that it's not going to happen. You heard the doctor. Best case scenario, even with the treatment, it'd be a miracle if I made it to her 3rd birthday. What good is another year of survival if I'm spending that time undergoing chemo and radiation, too sick to work or have sex or even enjoy a meal? I don't want to take 20 pills a day, and no offense, Hank, I don't want to lose my hair, and I don't want to feel like shit all the time.
I know you're scared, but you're not alone. We're gonna be there with you every step of the way.
I know that, and that's the worst part. You and Walter Jr. are going to be taking care of me when I can't function anymore. You're going to be sticking me with IVs and emptying my bedpan and cleaning my puke. When I die, that is what you're going to remember about me. And I'm sorry, but I don't want to be remembered that way. I didn't get a choice about getting cancer. This is the only choice I get to make.
One of the reasons we chose this location specifically at a classroom was because it was Walt's comfortable, safe space.
And he hasn't been home, so they thought that he would always be at school, spending his time here.
Plus, he knew he would be at school, so which after school, nobody would walk in. So.
And then it would be the power dynamic shift of him running this classroom as a teacher, but now his family's invading that safe space, so now he's gonna feel a lot more vulnerable.